Hey guys, wanted to start off with something that I just got done reading, and it says personal truths are often spoken at moments when emotions are no wait. Personal truths are often spoken in moments of peak emotions. Isn't that the truth? Because for example, listen to the conference call from Power today. Just love listening to both Dave and Dave as they were just doing exactly that quote what Kiyosaki said, talking about personal truths are spoken at often at moments when emotions are at their peak. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but that's true because they were just basically speaking the truth as far as the lies that we hear in the world, as far as oh I can't do that or that's not for me, or I'm too young, too old. Just all the excuses, giving out the whole rundown, and it's just that garbage. In short, what David Dave was saying is just get it out of your mind. Do something for yourself. I mean, even last chapter too. I'm just reading here, just finishing the book tonight with a cash flow closet. What Kiyosaki was mentioning the same thing. Is that man, just go and do it. I mean, you got the resources to, you got the God given abilities to. You just got to get going and do it. And obviously, I'm speaking to myself for saying that because it's just the truth. And as I mentioned before in my previous video, a lot of the stuff that I was reading to this book, for what his rich dad said, man, shoot, people have been turning me off because it's outside of the reality. They wouldn't be able to reconnect, or they said, should I say, they wouldn't be able to understand, not so much reconnect at all, the point what it's getting across, and it's just so simple, too. I mean, even though Dave and Dave were just talking about the contest leading up to the next event as well tonight in the Power Hour call, but it's just so much truth what those guys are saying. Obviously, working on the subconscious mind and how you're able to accept it or not. Because there's always people on the call that might be hearing them for the first time. And I can see why they say, man, just get in. Because some of the stuff now I watched too, and I got finished with one of the products too, just the other day. Wow, that's some stuff I'm going to use for my CCM business as well. As far as closing somebody, asking them their why. I mean, yeah, granted, I might have been spoiled and fortunate because I had a upline. I was in the Amway for a very long time, and I would not even be surprised if he was on stage when David Wood was also in Amway at the time. Talking about a small world, but he was one level, I think, from an Emerald, if I'm not mistaken. So he was big time. He was big time also in Amway. And for him to come a fortune too, and then the last few months or almost around the last year, got the chance just to listen to him and just setting appointments and whatnot. I learned a lot. So again, it's just going about and just taking action. And Kiyosaki, Dave and Dave will just say, hey, you can do it, and you got to believe in yourself. I mean, it's another thing too about having faith. First of all, it has to start in yourself because it doesn't matter if somebody can have all the faith in the world with you, but if you don't have that amount of faith that you can do it, it's all for nothing. That's sad to say too. So just going ahead and just attacking that. Basically, also was throughout my day, got a chance to reconnect with another person too that I remember seeing the convention before to last year. Obviously trying to prospect her, but it's also another thing too. She had heard in the news about Paul Orbison. Kind of find out she is in Zija as well, doing fine. Not bashing the company. She is in Giza, doing pretty good, whatnot. But she didn't do this to follow Paul. This is a product that she liked, and she was like, this is something that just fits her. It's never the product and the company. It's just something that fits you. And she brought up a good point as far as the representatives. She loved the representatives in that company as well. And I can say the same thing about both of my companies. I love the representatives and members in the companies as well, too. And, we're all trying to do better. From the person at the lowest level to the person at the highest level. Always trying to just increase our learning. So that's what I like about both businesses too. And the real cool thing about Empower is how they really stress reading and listening to audio daily. I mean, shoot, if I'm listening to a multi-millionaire saying the same thing too, why not give it a shot to help myself? So again, I know for the long run haul, this is going to help me tremendously. It's not even going to be funny because, like I mentioned earlier, gotta have that belief, and I always had that belief in myself anyway. It's just scary because when that little thing does click and it just gets rolling, it's a done deal. And there's nobody going to be in front of me that can stop me, even if they wanted to. So again, like I said, just having that belief and that faith in yourself to get something done. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later.